Hey, the shoes are rocking, I bought it, I got it, I bought it 'cause I depend on me. Look, hey, I know you want it when you walk into the mirror, turning back, you see me looking, don't stop. I love the way you tell me how you ride and you won't fuck with other niggas, even if they show you where you won't fly. That's why, 'cause all that bullshit is for the birds. Waiting for that call, better words. Hey, baby, what you call it, you perfect. Got me rubbing on your titties while you're shirtless. Nani, I ain't got it, I can buy it if I want to. My weed in a leaf is pronto. Pronto, she ain't leaving if we fondle. Phone on mute, don't believe he can find you. All kind of flows, hit up no for the backer. Pulling a semi to dispose of a rapper. I stay high, whoa, whoa, no NASA. Get your mask up, face down, get your ass up. If I want it, sorry, I flaunt it as soon as I got it. I'm sorry, she flocking, she talking, fuck her all night, she exhausted. I know you want it when you walk into the mirror, turning back, you see me looking, don't stop. I love the way you tell me how you ride and you won't fuck with other niggas, even if they show you where you won't fly. That's why, 'cause all that bullshit is for the bird. And waiting for the call, better words. Baby, what you call that, you perfect. Got me rubbing on your titties while you're shirtless. She say the shoes on my feet, I bought it, the clothes I'm wearing, I bought it, the ride I'm rocking, I bought it 'cause I depend on me. She say she wanna leave the one I'm with, start a new relationship with you. This is what you do, thinking about the ring and all the things that come along with it. You make me wanna leave the one I'm with, start a new relationship with you. This is what you do, thinking about the ring and all the things that come along with it. You make me. Yeah, money, I call you making deposits. You on my level, you focus, ain't gotta gossip. Matching my fly shit, baby, matching my fly shit.
Yeah, give us a second, y'all.
Sheesh.
Too much going on. We gonna run that back.
Drop it down.
Hey, the shoes are rocking, I bought it, I got it, I bought it 'cause I depend on me. Look, hey, I know you want it when you walk into the mirror, turning back, you see me looking, don't stop. I love the way you tell me how you ride and you won't fuck with other niggas, even if they show you buy it if I want to. My weed in a leaf is pronto. Pronto, she ain't leaving if we fondle. Phone on mute, don't believe he can find you. All kind of flows, hit up no for the backer. Pulling a semi to dispose of a rapper. I stay high, whoa, whoa, no NASA. Get your mask up, face down, get your ass up. If I want it, sorry, I flaunt it as soon as I got it. I'm sorry, she flocking, she talking, fuck her all night, she exhausted. I know you want it when you walk into the mirror.
We are here. Hey, my bad, y'all. This is Jet. That's my fault. Look, man, I just came off of being on the camera, so you know what I'm saying. We got the Choppin block. Huh? No, I'm doing the little intro. We got it in there. Yeah, we got Chris Jeremiah. Go ahead and give us all a introduction. Who we got here, man?
We got Barbie Quinn, correct?
Yes. Well, Barbie Quinn, yes. She's a good girl.
Yes, sir, Ski. We're gonna find that out today. What type of girl you is. We're gonna be the judges of that. You know what I'm saying?
The chat gonna be the judge of that.
Gonna be the judges of that. Well, we got the Choppin block, you know what I'm saying? Chris Jeremiah, aka Chris J. Jackson, aka Chris J. Jackin, aka Archbishop Jeffrey. You feel what I'm saying? And we got D. He on the camera now.
What's happening?
In the background.
My first time on a panel. Is that battery good? For the plug-in, yeah.
We just came off of a live show with Naughty, so it's all kind of just in whack. But tell us about yourself real quick. So
Barbie Quinn, where you originally from?
I'm originally from Philly, actually.
Philly.
Yeah, Philly.
So you like the other side of Philly, because that's the side of Philly ain't nobody really seen yet. We just seen the trenches side.
So I'm from South Philly. I'm 100% Italian. So my mom grew up on like Catherine and Broad and everything. So South Philly for sure. But then I spent 10 years in LA and 5 here. So I haven't been, home in a while. So,
Okay.
Lift that mic up, Chris.
So you spent your childhood in L.A. and California?
There you go.
Not my childhood, but definitely like where I actually like grew up as a person, I would say. I feel more comfortable. I feel more at home in LA than anywhere else, I guess.
Well, how was your childhood in Philly?
It was fucking weird. I was like in a suburb of Philly in a Quaker town where it's like a dry town, like no drinking and like 100 people there. Wow. Like, because like Philly's so fucking old, like literally like Quakers like came and like made America there, and shit. Okay. So it's like, yeah, there's some weird shit that goes on around Philadelphia.
So is they conservative over there?
Yes. It's very conservative, but then we also, since we're so close to Philly, battle the urban, it's very much like segregated still. It feels like live segregation. You know what I mean? Like
gentrification.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So how was
who was
your like friends like as a child? Did you hang out with just mostly white people or?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there weren't any black people for me to hang out with at my school.
Jeez.
No, but only when I went into like the city. I mean, my mom grew up that way, and then I went to Villanova, and the only colored people were on the basketball team.
Yeah. I
mean, they were fucking awesome because we're fucking national champions. And I love basketball, but yeah, no, it was really weird.
So how'd you feel when you moved to California? Like, was that a huge culture shock or?
Yeah, but like in a good way. Like I didn't belong. I mean, obviously I don't like, I got made fun of for the way I look all the time. So it's like, I didn't fit in that culture. So like, that's why I say I feel way more at home, like in LA or in like actual cities, maybe if I had grown up like in Philly, but like also it's still really tough there. I mean, people are still not getting along,
Yeah.
So it's like gnarly shit can go down there just because, there's not enough love in the city of brotherly love. What the fuck?
Ain't that crazy? It's called brotherly love, but there's no brotherly love.
There's not enough love there for sure.
What kind of music and stuff were you listening to like as a kid?
As a kid, I was one of two things. It was either like 90s hip hop, like obviously Biggie, Tupac, Nas, all that shit.
Beanie Siegel?
Yeah.
Biggie.
Yes.
Biggie.
I know. Biggie.
Beanie Siegel. He from
Philly. No, he's from
Philly. Yeah. Two different things, but yes. Either that or like classic rock.
Was you up on Cassidy? Wasn't he from Philly?
Cassidy from Philly.
Think he from Philly.
The kid I heard.
I got my drink and my two-step. My
no, I don't know if he's from.
I think Cassidy is from Philly.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. What about Meek?
Yes, obviously.
What about Uzi?
Not as much. But
So how was high school? Was you doing drugs, partying?
No, I didn't do anything in high school. I was class like vice president, like all 4 years. I was either doing homework or playing sports.
What sports did you play?
I played soccer year round, and then I ran track.
Nice.
Yeah.
You look like a tennis player.
I've actually never played tennis, but I would like to try. I like playing sports.
How was your dating life in high school?
I was ugly as fuck, so I did not have a dating life. I was like the only person that was a virgin in my high school.
Really?
Yes.
Did you graduate a virgin?
I did, yeah. Yeah, I did not have sex until college and dated him all 4 years.
That was me
How
too.
old were you? How
old are you when you're a freshman in college? I guess like
18,
19.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Dang.
That's crazy. So you went to college. Where'd you go to college?
Villanova.
Oh, so you kind of stay in Philly. So
Yeah.
you went to California after you graduated college?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah.
And what
I went
made
as
you-
far away as possible.
What made you want to go out there?
I literally wanted to go as far away as possible. So, and I wanted to go to fashion
all the way
school.
on the other side of the world.
I know.
Literally east to west, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was
Yeah.
it a culture shock or was it kind of the...
No, I loved it. I mean, it was, but in all the best ways. I felt immediately at home. I had no fear. I just felt like I could finally like breathe.
So was you trying to like be in the business or what? Like, you know, why Cali?
I wasn't trying. I
no,
was.
I mean, when you go, you try to be when you first go out there.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying.
You do.
Is that was your ambitions?
Well,
to
I
work
went to
in it?
fashion school there. I went to
Okay.
FITM. Yeah. So I went to FITM, and then I was a celebrity stylist for a while. It was amazing. It was a lot of fun. Wardrobe on commercials. I mean, all that stuff. Music videos. It was a lot of fun.
Did you watch Laguna Beach? The Hills?
Yeah.
So
Fuck
you know
yeah.
about
Yeah.
Lauren and them going. Did you follow that?
Yeah, I went the same time.
Really?
Yeah, I'm old as fuck. Yeah.
No, we're probably around the same age.
You good? Don't say
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
now.
you look
Don't-
incredible.
You got you
You're
got
young.
act.
People need to stop saying how old you are, but how
Yeah.
young are you? That
And
should
how
be
you
the
acting.
rule. I don't know
Well, yeah,
why
that's the hard part is like I don't get along with people that are technically my age.
Yeah.
It's like all my friends are a lot younger than me.
Because if you sitting there going around being like, "Oh, my back is hurting and I'm cracking," and it's like, yeah, you
Yeah,
acting
yeah.
like an old person.
All right, back to this Laguna Beach. So is that what inspired you to want to get into fashion?
Well, I mean, like I always dressed differently and knew that I wanted to explore that further and not be like tied to the corporate world.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get to choose where I went to college or what I majored in. My dad decided that for me.
Really? Mm-hmm. What was that?
It was either that or I don't go.
Oh, so okay, he wasn't gonna.
Right.
Okay,
Because he went to Villanova and he made me major in accounting because he majored in accounting.
Got you.
So how was your
Yeah.
time at FIDM? FIDM.
It was fucking awesome. It was amazing. It's like I was in LA like when LA was like in its prime, you
Yeah.
know, when it was still fucking juicy and like everybody just like, you know, embraced each other like artistically, you know.
Yeah.
So like you could be like going places real fast and like get awesome experiences.
Especially with fashion, because there were so many like TV shows, you know, about fashion. Like, you know, Kelly Couture is, I think that's her name. I think that's her. She had a show on a big network, but she always wore black, and she was like, she produced fashion shows. I can't even think of her name. But just my point was there was like a lot of shows about fashion.
It was
and stuff.
the time too when like reality TV was
reality
like, just
TV. Yeah,
starting to-
exactly. So,
take off for sure.
Yeah, I was watching all of that stuff.
And the
'Cause I'm-
Lakers were on fucking fire when
Oh,
I
of
moved there
course.
too. So I mean,
Kobe.
yes, shout out.
So how was it just being in Cali? Like, what was your big first celebrity that you like ran into?
It was probably when I was styling. I styled Colin Farrell.
Wow,
Who was
And-
that? What is he?
the
do?
actor.
What?
He's an actor.
Anchorman?
He's sick.
Nah, I don't know who that is.
No,
See,
dude, that's
you
Will
would know if
Ferrell.
you saw his
Step
picture,
Brothers?
you
No,
Colin
dude, that,
Farrell.
Colin
Okay,
Farrell.
I'm sure. Yeah, Colin Farrell. That's the foreign guy. My bad.
Yes, he's foreign. Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Well, how was that? How did you get that job?
Phone booth.
Yes, phone booth. Why you picked that one? I don't know, but that's hilarious.
Yeah.
I do remember that movie. I hustled, man. I fucking hustled. I did whatever I had to do. I was already like the oldest person at fashion school. You know, I was like just trying to do whatever. I said yes. I worked 5 jobs. I didn't sleep. Like whatever the fuck I need to do. Yeah, fuck yeah. I literally slept like 1 hour a day. There would just be piles of clothes like around my apartment of where I just changed and just got into like the next outfit. And
What
like,
was the 5 jobs?
so it was going to school, which I consider a job, getting my degree. And then I had an internship at Ford Models. I was doing styling for a celebrity stylist. I was doing wardrobe on commercials. I was working at Barney's Beanery.
Put in that work. I see.
Yeah.
What was you doing to keep going? Was you doing any drugs or anything?
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
What was the go-to drug?
I was
Wait, what year was this? I probably can guess what drug it was.
2009.
2009.
Molly Dawn.
I feel like the
I'm playing.
Percocets, the Xannies was hardly in back then.
They still is.
Ecstasy pills. was
Ecstasy,
big.
yeah.
because I remember. Yeah.
Ecstasies.
White
I
girl?
meant to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
MDMA for sure. I didn't fuck with I had like a rule. I would not fuck with any pills that like were prescribed, like like actual prescriptions, because I had like 20 people in my high school die from that shit. So
Jeez.
not that I'm like saying ecstasy is so much better. But
No,
like,
I feel you, though,
But like
yeah.
back in the day it was. I don't trust this shit on the streets now. I don't fuck with that shit.
Everything
And,
got
I gotta
fentanyl.
see it like the whole fucking rock or I'm not touching shit like today. But back in the day you could like trust.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it wasn't like I didn't even think about somebody selling me bad shit. Like
Yeah, fentanyl is real.
Somebody
Yeah.
asked real quick, what's in the pink cup? The chat. Somebody asked.
that's my bunny juice.
Oh, bunny juice. That you hear it? Bunny juice, my
My
guy.
bunny juice.
All right. So any other before we get to some things?
Well, yeah. How did you? I know you had a store out here. Well, what was the transition from California to Austin?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I have a daughter and I didn't want to have like kids out there because I couldn't afford like living in a place where she could like go to school safely.
Yeah.
Like I was like, living in the ghetto, so in LA, because that's where I could afford to buy a house.
Expensive
What,
out
what
there.
part
It's
of LA?
crazy.
What part of LA?
I was like in Baldwin Hills,
okay.
which was like getting nicer for
Yeah,
sure.
they had a show,
but
Baldwin Hills. I was watching that.
They did actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I was still, I mean, it was still the only white person. So, even though everyone was like pretty welcoming to me, it was still, different. And I didn't know what the schools would be like there for her. So,
So you came out here. How did you get into opening a store? What was that process like?
well, I got laid off from my job. And so I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to take the money I made and open my own store. And like at first it was about the clothes, but then like all these people just started coming in and like feeling the vibe, and they like didn't have anywhere else to go. So it kind of became like a clubhouse. Definitely like a safe haven for a lot of LGBTQ plus, people. But yeah, people just come and hang out if they didn't have anywhere to go or were lonely or whatever. And we just fucking chilled. So unfortunately it doesn't pay the rent, but but I met a lot of cool ass people and it made me love Austin for sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's just any business. I mean,
yeah, everything's going storefronts. Period. You know,
it's gonna
everything's
take
going online.
Yeah, and in any business, you got to do a lot of work to get that ROI. You know what I mean? It takes a lot.
TJ said she did an event for you at your store.
She did. Yeah. I think my anniversary party it
Yeah.
was.
Anniversary for what?
I made it a year. I made it a year and a half.
Hey,
So it's like our 1 year anniversary.
That's hard. We got to ask just because she's on here. How was TJ on the DJing? Did she do good or did she not show out? Let's be real.
Of course. No, she's my fucking
Okay.
girl. Hell fucking yeah.
I was about to
dude.
say we gonna put TJ in a chopping block for now. I'm playing.
Never.
Oh man.
Let's get to some of these. So you say you don't know who Andrew Tate
Yeah,
is.
we're gonna start out with Andrew Tate.
How you don't know Andrew?
Well, no, I like
Tate?
know, but like I don't like know.
And you don't know Fresh and Fit.
I did not know Fresh and Fit.
There-
I will admit that one.
So besides yours, what podcast do you listen to?
Besides mine,
Yeah.
How I Built This. I know it's so fucking cheesy, but it's the truth. I try not to listen to actually anything in my category because I don't want to subconsciously like imitate it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it'll just like be in my head, and like I try to stay away from like any dating or sex type.
So what's
podcasts.
what would you
So I
say?
say to more like business ones.
So your category is
Mine, sex and dating.
so yours okay.
Yeah.
So you like to stay away from that and have other things so it don't influence you.
I mean, even though I'm like just saying real shit, the tone. I don't want like my tone to change or anything like that. I want to be able to like just be me.
But they need that girl that can talk that real stuff though, because a lot of girls are like scared, which I understand. But I mean, y'all still hold the power.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, listen, I have people fucking message me and I say it for them. Like, I'm happy to be the mouthpiece if you're too scared to say what you need to say. Like, that's what my fucking show is about. It's completely unfiltered. I don't edit one single thing. The only thing I've ever edited is fucking dead air because, like, my guest, like, spaced out.
Yeah, you can't
That's
do
it.
that.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't touch shit. Like, whatever is said. And we talk about, like, things that people feel very uncomfortable talking about. So.
Oh, yeah. But so Andrew Tate, like we kind of discussed it before. He basically had he was a fighter, OnlyFans girls. They did their thing. He got the money from them. They were coming out saying that he basically held them hostage on some R. Kelly type stuff in the sense that they forced me to do this. He was in jail. Now he's out. But he does the red pill talk, like I said, which they call like the machismo, like don't let your woman do this. We can lead it out with Chris because I know he can lay out some things, and I want you to kind of jump off Chris.
So, I mean, with Andrew Tate, I don't even know.
He's out there, like, he got his hair grown out, beard, smoking. He's, like, flexing, like, yeah, I'm out. You remember when he got hit, he said, the Matrix got me.
I mean, Andrew Tate, we all know what happened to Andrew Tate. He's saying the real. They don't like it. Technically, everything you probably talk about on your podcast, he go against all of it.
Yeah, I mean, like, I know that because I grew up around that shit. So, you know what I mean?
Tate, what would you say you grew up around?
I would say, like, I grew up around, I mean, obviously, like, not an aggressive version of that, but, like, like, the wife stays at home and fucking cooks and picks the kids up from school. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the world I grew up looking at, so.
What did you say on Saturday? What did you say you want your girl to do, Chris? Be real.
Oh yeah, my girl works for me. Like her life is everything is with me.
What you think about that?
She works for me. If she go to work, she don't have to work. But if she don't work, she pretty much staying home. That's what she do, you know. And that's just what I like.
Yeah, no, I know a lot of people like that, so I'm used to it. It doesn't shock me. It doesn't make me feel a certain way.
Would you personally do that or no?
I did it for 2 years, and then
What you think about it?
I'm getting a divorce, so that's what I thought about it.
Well, why would you get a divorce though? Did he not treat you right? Did he not handle the business? Did he get? I feel like it probably got to a point where you seen a stagnant thing going where he wasn't elevating y'all in life. So that's
he was definitely elevating us financially, but not culturally and not romantically.
Okay.
You feel like you was back in Philly?
I do now, but worse, actually. I'd say way worse than that.
So you trying to tell me you gave dude the old chop and cut? So you gave him the chop.
Man,
I
come
gave
on
him
with
the
the chopping
chop.
block, man, guys. Not the chopping block, not
Okay.
today.
I mean, there were other things. I'm not gonna like burn him at the stake, but let's just say it infidelity type shit too.
Okay.
So that was one of my questions. Money, because you know this is a clout chasing world. Does money? Would you prefer like a guy with money and be kind of in the Chris situation where you just stuck at home, or would you prefer to be with a guy who's like ambitious, maybe doesn't have a ton of money but is doing okay for himself, but really makes you happy? What would you choose?
Well, it's funny you ask because I'm living it right now. So I was married.
Before you say that, I'm gonna say what I think you like.
Okay.
I
I would actually love to know. Yes.
I
Tell
feel
me.
like you just want a guy to dig you down. That's what I feel like. You don't want no love because you just got out of a divorce. Got out of a relationship.
Oh, so you talking about right now?
Oh, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
talking about in general
okay.
with the
Well, it's
clear,
like-
a clear conscience and a clear heart. Like,
I feel like if a guy approach you on some marriage or relationship type stuff, you gonna instantly dry up. Like, no, we not doing that right now. That's just the vibe I get.
I definitely had a year of fun. I've been separated for a while, so I definitely had some fun for sure.
Want that bottom beat out for a quick second. Every girl wants that though. Let's just
so
be
who
real.
would you pick
You're
right?
not-
What would you pick right now? To be
Right.
happy or the money?
Yeah, money or happiness.
Happiness right now for sure.
So if you broke and happy, you rather broke and happy than money and just like
I mean,
minuscule arguments.
yeah, I'm a hustler enough that I know I'll never be like, in a position where I'm on the streets with my kid. Like I know how to do what I got to do. So I'm not worried about that, but yeah.
Does penis size matter?
I have to say it does a little bit. And I didn't think I'd say that because like I was married for a while and we were in a relationship for a while. So like I didn't get to
Experience.
right.
Go ahead.
So now
yeah.
that I have for like this past year, I would say it does.
But then what if somebody has like a big one but can't use it and it's trash? That's probably just as bad. Because I heard some girls say
like
you got a big
girl
one, but
knows
don't
how to
use
use it though. Like
True. Oh, well, there's some girls that don't know how to use it though. They be getting on top.
like,
You
if
be like,
you don't know
get
what to
off.
do, I'll
You don't
just
know what
fucking,
to do.
use you like a fucking dildo. I don't give a shit. Like, you know what I mean? If you can't get the job done, I will. Don't worry about it.
Every man want to be used like one for a little bit. You want a little bit of a break.
But I mean, what's too good? I just
You gotta have a break as a man. Let's be real.
Fellas, let me tell y'all something. Size don't matter as long as you get your rocks off.
But I just saw this girl.
You hit already. It
She
don't
had
matter.
she had a measuring
It's a
stick.
dub.
This girl had a measuring stick and she went to like 12 inches and it was like super big. You know what I mean? Like too big. And then she went down to like 5 or 4 inches. Was like, this is like the perfect size. Like, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, I will say like it does matter, but I'm not insinuating that it has to be 12
Yeah.
inches.
Ain't the ordinary man is not
That's
running
just too
around
big
with a
like
12-inch.
I will say, I
out of
will
here.
say, I will say.
There is guys.
I did meet
Pause.
this one. What did you just say?
I said there is guys out there. Pause. Go ahead.
Oh, I thought you said something else. Oh my God, I just had a heart attack.
Uh-oh.
What'd
you think I said?
Nothing.
Uh-oh, go
nothing.
ahead.
all right, man. This man
No.
talking too much.
Mute
yourself.
Yeah, you're distracting me. In my journey, my single journey, I did find one 26-year-old that looked exactly like Adam Driver, like so tall. I think I just really liked the height, and I swear to God, like it was like the thickest, longest dick I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, I didn't even know it existed.
Who is Adam Driver? Y'all know who that is?
Yeah.
It sounds
Oh,
familiar.
yeah. See, and maybe I will teach you all something
I know.
today.
Is it
an
a porn
actor.
star?
Actor.
No,
He was
an
a former
actor.
military guy that turned into an actor, which is interesting.
Okay.
Is that your celebrity crush? Who's your celebrity crush?
My celebrity crush is Charlie Hunnam.
Who was that?
I know who that is.
From
Sons of Anarchy.
yeah.
I know. Yeah.
Thank you.
What does he look like?
The
Is he
main
like a big
character?
barely man or?
Yeah, he's like a buff,
Average
tatted
white
up,
dude.
fucking Harley guy. Yes.
So that's the kind of guys you like, Harley Davidson's.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
The exact opposite of what your dad would want you with.
Exactly. Yes. Yes, I have daddy issues. I already know.
That's
Do
how it
you
goes.
follow No Jumper? Do you know who those guys are?
Oh, she might like No Jumper. Adam
No,
22.
but I
Adam
would love
22.
to.
You don't know who Adam 22 is? And Lena the Plug. They have a podcast together. Anyways, he's in a lot of hot water because some stuff is coming out about him. He filmed. You know who Lil Pump is? A rapper.
Oh, girl, we gotta get you on game.
No, you don't. Jeez, girl, what kind of music you listen to right now?
You'll make fun of me.
No, we not.
Let it fly.
Okay, so I mostly listen to like 60s music, like Motown,
Oh wow.
like the
Okay.
Four Seasons and shit.
Okay.
Okay, so how do you feel about this guy, Lil Pump's a rapper, Adam 22 is a podcaster. This is what happened a couple of years ago, but he was in a room and he filmed Lil Pump, who was 16 at the time, him getting head by some 16-year-old, like, you know, some underage girls. How do you feel about
It was underage girls that did it?
Well, yeah, the girls were, you know.
I thought they were grown girls doing
Nah,
it to the
this was-
underage dude.
No, I mean, Pump was underage, so.
Well, the girls are going to do that. That's another topic. Go ahead.
All right, well, scratch that one. Let's just, because this is still on Adam 22, but and another thing, because this is kind of, I guess, a more relatable question since you don't really know him, but he was talking to this girl he met online. She told him that she was 18, but she lied. So he talked to her for a little bit. Then she told the truth, and so he told her, "Yo, we can't talk because you're underage." So a couple years later, they link up again, and then he starts messing with her and starts having sex with her. And when she's of age, do you think that's creepy or?
No, I thought that was respectful. Yeah.
That's what I'm on. But a lot of people are trying to criticize him, say he was grooming her and yada yada. But he never messed with her while she was underage.
As long as he didn't do that or didn't like threaten her in any way, then I don't see anything wrong with it at all.
So he ain't tell her in a few years, meet up with me and we gonna, like, he just so happily ran into her.
Oh, they could have like kept in touch, sure, but like I don't think there's anything wrong with that. As long as he wasn't like threatening her in any way.
Plus, how old was he when he did that?
Oh, he was
like
in his
20.
25, 22.
No, he wasn't. He was like 20, 21.
Yeah, that's where I'm from. That's regular. It's plenty little girls messing with 20-year-old
True.
men. Like
That's
that's
facts.
really regular.
Yeah.
What was you in high school? Well, since you said you
No,
were
I was a
virgin,
fucking
but
prude.
yeah, but did you have friends who were messing with older guys and?
Yeah, like guys in college for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Picking them up, taking them to lunch, that was happening.
yeah.
They driving, what time it was.
Listen, I mean, when I moved to LA, I fucked like a 70-year-old something dude. So
Was that a what do you call it? Was that sugar daddy somewhat?
obviously, I didn't like do it like
How does that work?
for fun.
So like as a woman, like how does it kind of work? Does it feel weird? Like I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, it does feel weird. It feels really fucking weird. I did it twice, so I had like 2 sugar daddies. But yeah, it's just like it feels weird. Like I would have to like obviously like get drunk before I fucked them because it's not like I was like looking forward to it. So
Was they on the? And I'll shut up at it. Was they on like the Blue Chew and all that? Like how did? There's
How
a
did
lot
they
of questions.
perform?
Yeah, there's a lot of questions with this.
well, I will say that, okay, so one guy was like in his 50s, but again, remember I was like 21, 22.
Yeah.
Dude, we going crazy.
And then one guy was in his 70s, and I will give him credit and say that he did make me come just through intercourse,
And so
which not like
W.
not a lot of guys do, period.
Is he still alive?
I don't know. I hope he is.
What did he do? What was special about
70.
that?
I don't know. It just happened, and I was surprised and caught off guard, but it happened. And I mean, he was also like literally like a billionaire, like Batman style cars.
So
like,
how did he
insane
approach
house.
you? And
Oh,
You
tripping.
think that's what made you
fumbled
come?
it.
No, but I'm just saying like
I mean, you think
This
about
was
that
like-
check.
So what made you not be in contact with him no more to this day? You should have a house in your name. You should have a business in your name. You know what I'm saying?
Good question.
well, he called me and said that he wanted to find someone his own age who liked him for him, and I said, God bless.
What do you think was gonna happen? He just gonna do that?
You should have said, "I like you for you." Like, why you didn't say that? Like, yo, I like you for you though. You should like.
He gonna eventually know the dudes.
But you wasn't his age, so he probably was just.
You know,
like,
I'm not a liar.
Oh no, you gotta lie.
I'm
I
many
respect
things, but
that,
I'm not a
man.
liar. I don't even know how to lie. I promise you. I promise you that.
What's the craziest place you've ever got busy at?
Probably in a swimming pool, like with other people in it, like not people I know, like a public swimming pool, like of a hotel.
And
So
they
you-
was in it,
Yeah, like just during the day, like with other hotel guests in it.
and you.
Did they know what y'all was doing?
I'm pretty sure like some people did,
Or they probably.
but we were definitely like hiding it. Like it
Yeah.
wasn't like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, we were trying to be discreet, but I'm sure someone noticed.
One more question about the sugar daddy. What's the craziest thing that they've asked you for, like sexually, that you like? This dude is wilding.
Nothing actually. It was nothing crazy.
Okay,
They treated
fair.
me like a lady. Both did.
Fair.
That's what's up.
So do you have you ever done OnlyFans?
Yes, I have.
Have you done like, well, I mean, I guess OnlyFans is porn, but have you done it
Well-
with like another guy or other creators or?
No,
Just
so
by
I
yourself?
did it for like a week, like maybe I don't know, 6 months ago. I can't remember. But I mainly masturbated, so I didn't have sex on it.
Okay.
What do you think about porn? You ever thought about?
I mean, I watch it.
Well, you ever thought about doing it?
I've never thought about doing it. I think it would be like so awkward.
Why would it be awkward? Just the other people in the room?
Yeah, I'm very open book, but I'm also like goofy as fuck. So
Yeah.
like I'd probably be like, I don't know, laughing or doing something stupid, like knowing other people were there. So I don't think I'd be a very good porn star. But like maybe like naked pictures where like no one has to like see no one's like, there.
In
Just
your
like-
year of like having your fun since you've been divorced, have you took a dab into the LGBTQ community or no?
I have, yes.
Ooh, that's tough. How was that?
Well, I mean, like I always knew I was kind of bisexual, so I had slept with women before, even during my marriage,
Oh.
which was allowed.
Well, of course
So-
that's allowed. Some, depending on.
Y'all having threesomes?
No, he wasn't a part of it. It was completely separate. I told him I had those feelings, and he gave me the space to explore them and see what it meant to me, but it was separate.
Why don't you bring him into it?
I don't know. I would be distracted again. I guess it's like the goofy thing. I would just be like, oh, I don't
Yeah.
know.
He never
So
like
you
washed
said-
off to the side or nothing.
No, no.
So you never ever No, I'm not gonna ask you that.
No, go
Ask her, man.
Hey, we.
This is the
Right.
chopping
So
block.
I done asked so many things.
You never ever your man's never ever let you sleep with another guy, just women.
Correct. However, my boyfriend that I'm with now is totally okay with me sleeping with somebody else if I am openly communicating about it. But if he says no, like I don't like that dude, like he gives me weird vibes, then like I wouldn't do it. Do you know what I mean?
So you got an open relationship?
He doesn't. It's just. I mean, not for him. I don't want him
Oh,
to.
heck
Hold
to the
on,
no.
hold on.
But listen,
Oh,
I'm-
heck
Let's break
to
this
the
down,
Listen,
man.
I'm
Come
straight
on,
up
get at
about
that,
it.
man.
He knows that, and he's fine with that. This is his thing. He
So,
likes it.
is this
That's
like
crazy.
Go ahead.
He
D.
don't like it.
I'll let D take the
No,
floor.
look,
What do you
I'll
mean?
let
This
Chris
is, like,
take
he-
this one.
He doesn't like it. First of all, I haven't done it yet, so I don't know what the reaction would actually be.
Trust me, he don't like it.
But he says that he does.
Yeah, he gonna tell you that because he feel like if he tell you, you gonna say he insecure. You might leave him. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
don't
Exactly.
So
Like it.
you
I'm
think
telling
you think
don't
if I
like it.
actually went through with it, he would be upset?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, like
If
say-
he's not getting none either,
Especially he's not doing it. That's wild. That's
I'm just thinking of
Trust me, he don't
me.
like it.
I'm not saying him. He could be a different. There's
no.
cucks out there.
No. no.
There's cucks out there.
Yeah,
I
but
just
what do they
learned
do?
that
They're in
word,
the
so I
room.
know
They
what
want
you're
to
I'm
watch
sorry
it.
though.
Yeah,
I'm
don't
not
call him as
saying
a cuck.
I'm not calling him that, but I'm saying there's people that go that far.
Don't do it if you don't want the drama. It's gonna definitely change the relationship if you do.
I mean,
I give you an example. Have you heard of Freddie Gibbs?
yes, I have.
He's an artist. He's a
I am
Yes.
shocked now.
Why?
his wife does OnlyFans, but she stopped for a minute because he told her like, nah, like you gonna do it because she started doing 2 men content on her OnlyFans. So at first he told her like, oh yeah, I'm okay with it, and so she started doing that. 2 weeks later, he said, hey yo, no, we can't do it. So yeah, he told her he okay with it, like, no, it's fine, blah blah blah.
Until it happens.
And then as soon as it happened, boom. Now he circling back like, nah, I'm not cool with that. It's different when you like,
Just the theory of it, or
Yeah,
just like
it's
dirty talking it.
yeah, like
Yeah.
tell him, break it down in explicits of what you did when you was with another man and see how you feel about it. It's different. Like, yeah, you go to him like, oh yeah, I definitely was with another man. He beat it up. He went crazy. You know what I'm saying? He might think like, dang, what if I ain't doing it good enough, or she leave me because I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
You know,
bigger
I
than
will.
that.
I will say the way you just said it right now, like, it definitely made me cringe. Like, I don't want to do that to him. So
Yeah, so don't do that.
It's different if it like y'all are like just friends with benefits and y'all like, yo,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
make
yeah.
sure you ain't do and you know y'all, and then you know what I mean. That's
Yeah,
a little.
that's
I can
different,
understand
for
that
sure.
for a sense. Like, do your thing. Don't tell me about it.
But that's just crazy that he said, yeah, you can still do that. I mean, what kind of guy is this? What is he straight?
yes, yeah.
I mean, that's just a crazy, concept.
There's guys out there like that. You'd be surprised, bro.
Yeah.
Why did you come into the relationship like, yeah, this is what I want, or was you like hesitant to get into a relationship because you wanted to have your fun, and he was like, all right, have your fun, but we could be together, or how did that?
How did it come about?
Okay, well, I'm not gonna. It's his story to tell, but I will say that he brought it up.
Okay.
But I don't want to like
Before
tell
y'all
his-
got together officially, or?
Yeah, like when we were getting to know each other, you
Yeah,
kind of talk
yeah.
about like
Man, I'm gonna keep it real.
relationships, what you like, what you don't like, blah blah blah.
Man,
I'm gonna keep it real. He hitting something. Nah, you ain't just doing. No offense. I'm
None
thinking.
taken.
I think he's like, I'm laying this foundation, so if I get caught up, I ain't gotta worry about nothing. I'm just saying from another perspective, devil's
That's a
advocate.
narrative.
Man, as soon as I get with my girl, I don't care if we together for a day, a week, 2 years. She gotta be faithful. The day I meet her, once I meet you,
Yeah.
first time we hit, we together. I don't care how many girls I got.
Not even the first time I hit, the first time we connect. Because if y'all connect and the
Yeah.
butterflies start going and y'all talk the next day, you're like, oh yeah, I was just getting my back blown. You're going to be like, oh no, it's going to turn you off.
But that's why you don't
That's just
mention
real.
that. You just don't mention that.
Because if you got that connection and you already know, you should be already on there instead of
Well, like
that
I
means-
said,
or you
I
just a
haven't
hoe.
done it yet, so I don't know what that would feel like. I don't know if I'd be able to do it. I haven't acted on it. So
We'll do
maybe
maybe
there's a reason for that.
We'll do a follow up and then see if it happens.
Yeah, check back.
Yeah,
I
we're
don't
gonna check
know.
back. All right. So what else we got?
This
D?
your first open relationship though?
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, we'll stay in tune to that. What do you think about the double standard and like, cause I don't know if you know who Michael Blackson is. He's a comedian. He was taking a picture with a fan, and like the female fan kind of came up to him and grabbed his junk. You know what I'm saying? And then kind of nothing really happened. But what do you
Busta
just
Rhymes
think?
had the
Yeah,
same thing
but
happen.
say if it was like she was the talent was a girl and a guy came up and just grabbed her stuff, it'd be over for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So how do you feel from a girl's point of view, just the double standard and like women could get away kind of with things?
I feel like if you're inappropriately touching anybody without their permission, you're fucking wrong. Like,
Yeah.
I really don't care like what you look like, what pronoun you use. Like, you shouldn't fucking touch somebody else if they don't want to be touched that way. Period. So, yeah.
Have you ever been in a situation where maybe you were with a guy? I don't want to turn it dark on you, but have you ever been in a situation where you was with a guy and maybe he did something like you didn't want to do, but you kind of went along with it?
Absolutely. Yes. Every woman has.
Okay.
If they tell you otherwise, they're just too embarrassed to admit it. Yes.
I feel that.
And I would say that like 95% of women have been raped with like in one way or another.
Oh man.
How many?
Like 95%.
Wow.
Statistics say men have more cases of that than women too, but people don't know that.
What do you mean?
I
Like
believe
men
that they
getting
do.
raped?
Like molested, raped.
Yeah, I believe that as well. We're animals.
So would you consider you being with the sugar daddies that as well or no?
No, I went into that completely willing. They were never aggressive with me. I never felt unsafe. Okay. I can't speak for today. Now, that was back in like 2009.
Okay.
Times were different. Like today, I would never like just go meet a guy at his house knowing that it was an arrangement. I would like bring security with me. You know what I mean? Like it was different times. Okay. So there's that to be said, I guess.
I gotta ask one more. What? So if a dude were to approach you, like, you know what I'm saying, what makes a dude the conversation good, or what makes you like interested in them, or if like, oh, this dude's lame, because there's a rapper that called a girl named Megan Good and she hung up on him and he was all So if you're like doing all that,
yeah, what's the modern day like way to spit game to a girl? Like, what do you?
Don't try, I guess.
That's the perfect. I'm glad you said that because I was going to say there's no such thing in 2023.
The spitting
game.
You can't spit game no more. You got like 2023 is the age of pre-selection. They gotta already know you, bro. Like it's like.
Or just like straight up vibe. Like I have to feel your energy or something, and like just feel like safe around you, or just like comfortable around you, like relaxed, you know.
Or a situation like this, like you come in contact with me, it's like you go to a party, y'all at the party, but like just walking up to somebody at the store, on the street, at the park, that type of stuff is
it's
over.
zero.
It's over. It's over.
That is not
I mean, I don't know how old you are, but I had that for sure, but not anymore.
I come from the spitting game era.
Dude,
yeah.
You had to
oh
have,
yeah, like the pickup
game.
lines, like coming up to me at the bar, like
let
me walk you to your car, kind of thing. Yeah,
that's how people used to meet.
I know.
Back in my day.
Do you like women?
This man sound like he out in the 70s. I'm dead, but we saw the evolution though.
Times have just changed.
They
so
changed
fast
yeah.
over a couple years.
Because we're 80s babies, like late 80s. I'm a late 80s baby, so we saw the transition from like. Going outside,
social media where you had to
go outside.
Yeah,
you went to the mall. You saw it.
The mall, the mall was.
Oh, you just stop being so close. What number am I? Just stop talking so like this.
How did you meet your new current man that you have now?
On Hinge, yeah.
So nobody is just walking up to people and just getting with them.
So it's on the Tinder and stuff is the new way. You got to swipe on them.
Well, I was told to stay away from Tinder. I was told that if I was actually looking for someone real to date, to go on Hinge. So
have you was on Tinder before?
No, I only ever went on Hinge just because
Tinder is they gonna bust you down. You know what I'm saying? That's like
it's meant to, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hinge is the one you go to when you wanna look for something serious. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was told. So I just kind of skipped to that because I'm like, I've got a kid and shit, and I'm getting old. Like I'm not trying to fuck around. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to find somebody to fucking hang out with. Let's go.
But because I've never still dated somebody meeting them on the internet. I've still only dated people meeting them in person. So that's just crazy to me. It's like it's so manufactured, like it's not real. Like, you know what I mean?
Have I met anybody? I'm trying to think.
It's like, what's your story? Or we met on Hinged? Well, it's like, I mean, no disrespect, you know what I mean? That's the modern day, but
who's going to any like clubs are damn near dead, like especially like even out here, and unless you're in like LA or New York.
Look at it like this.
Or Atlanta.
Meet them in the work field.
God created everybody.
But where you gonna meet him at, D?
Work field. Somebody gonna come here do an interview. I'm like, we gonna connect on this table.
Are you trying to hit on me right
now?
No,
I'm just no. I'm just saying.
She said she's ready to use that card. No, I'm playing.
This is where This is where I'm always at. This is where So for me,
I would be offended if you didn't try to hit on me before I leave.
There you go. Swing. No, I'm playing.
That's another story. Female, bruh. Every female that I've gotten them off playing it cool. Like I don't even like. Them. I've always gotten them.
Yeah,
like that.
I believe him when he says that.
That's true.
Like,
act like you can't care.
Yeah, you do that. I got somebody who came up here. I'm gonna play it cool on her too. I'll tell y'all later.
They came up here.
Yeah.
Little body.
I ain't better tell y'all. But I was playing cool on them. You know what I'm saying?
I knew that was your move the second I walked in the room.
Oh, no.
I was like, oh, Mr. Cool Guy over here.
So
Oh, no.
what did your guy on Hinge? What did he say to you that got your attention? Was it just his looks, or what?
No,
what was
actually,
the magic words?
I was literally about to delete the app, and I was like, because I was just so fucking fed up after like horribleness after horribleness, and I was like, let me just scroll through my messages and make sure there's like no one else that like I want to even like respond to. And I was bored as fuck one like Saturday night, and I was like, oh, I'll just hit this guy back up. He seems chill, and that was him.
Wait, what's your worst thing going through on Hinge? Or date? Worst date or something?
Oh, I have a podcast episode about this where I tell the entire story, but the short of it is I was stuck on a boat with a guy who I gave a Delta 8 gummy to,
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
What is
thinking that he like, I mean, he.
That's
If
nothing.
you accept it, like,
Yeah.
also, yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's fucking Delta 8
It's light
gummy,
work.
like, and he just like freaked the fuck out. But yeah, it was pretty horrible. Well, there was that, and then there was the guy that I got in a car accident with. That was horrible.
That's awkward.
And then there was the guy that told me he was 26, and then I found out he was 21. That was
That's
pretty
not
horrible.
too bad.
But that's just a weird lie.
At least he was still of age.
Yeah, it wasn't too, but that's a weird lie to do.
Yeah, but I don't want to be fucking a 21-year-old. That's a little too.
What?
So like, all right, let's be. So I mean,
Let's talk about that because that was one of my questions. You know,
Cougars.
Cher is she's like 70 something, and she's dating a guy who's like 29, 30.
Yeah, but like 29 and 30 is still different than 21. Think about like who you were when you were
But
21.
when you're
Like,
70
you have not
something?
experienced enough life for me to fuck you yet. Like, you
they
know
can
what I
drink
mean?
at least.
They shouldn't probably be able to. So, or I don't know. Maybe it's all backwards and they should younger. I don't know. But
Nah, go to Philly, go to the hood, meet them 21-year-old men, and you gonna think maybe like the Quaker 21-year-old men haven't experienced much, but black people 21-year-olds, we experienced a lot by 21. Everything you could think of, we didn't experience.
yeah, I believe it. But like you also haven't experienced the healing from that yet either.
Okay.
So like that's what I mean. Like you
Okay.
haven't like, you know.
she
like,
threw a haymaker at you, Chris. What you gonna do, duck?
Yep, that was a good one. I don't know. I think
I would still
feel
feel like I'd be prying on
Like
the
grooming?
situation.
a
Yeah.
predator.
Yeah, I would feel a little bit like that. Yeah.
So you couldn't have just a fun time with a 21
I
year old?
did. I mean, I still fucked him anyway after that more than once. So I did at the end of the day. But-
Did he get like in his feelings on you?
No, if anything, like I think I started liking him more than he liked me. But he was Russian, so it was. I was very interested in like learning about a different culture, and like and he was like straight from there, like 6 months in the country.
Fresh off the boat.
Yeah, so it was like so interesting to get to meet someone that young coming from a country like that. So I was like craving like the experience, you know, of being with someone different.
So at 70, it's no chance you dating a 30-year-old at 70. It's over for him or what?
What's that?
At 70, would you date a 30-year-old?
Oh, I mean, if I'm single,
Okay, that's a good answer.
if I'm not still with my boyfriend.
She was about to slip real quick.
Because Cher still looks good for however old she is.
I mean, I don't.
I mean,
plan
that's
on,
plastic
I've-
surgery, though.
Yeah, but
I'll
I mean,
do what
she
I
still
have to
look
do,
good.
though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got
Yeah.
it at that point.
Yeah, I intend on maintaining my appearance as long as possible, and I have no fucking shame saying that.
As long as you in the gym, you eating healthy, you should,
Drinking water.
you know what I'm saying? Drink a lot of water, yeah.
So have you ever had sex with a African American?
Yes, I have. I have dated an African American as well, like
How was
long-term
that?
relationship.
You,
It was-
you have to. You can't.
You have to.
You can't exit the dating scene without dating a black man and think you just experienced everything.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
impossible. Come on now.
How was it? How was it different from the white guys?
I don't know. That's just funny. how
Just
you said
everything, just culture, and because going to their family's house versus going to somebody white, it's completely different. Like,
I know. I mean,
yeah.
obviously, like
Let's be real. No black man has ever invited you to his house.
no.
Yeah.
So
No.
the dude you date, you done never met his family?
No, but they're from Nassau. Like, I'm not. They're not. He's not gonna fly me to the fucking Bahamas.
Oh,
like,
okay.
To
Well,
meet
yeah,
his
that's
mom.
different.
Like,
So hold on.
You know what I
He's
mean?
from
Like-
Nassau. He's from the Bahamas.
Yeah.
He ain't really black like that. I'm talking about an American black
Yeah.
guy like me or Chris Jeremiah.
He killing me.
'Cause, I mean, a guy from overseas is not really like, you know,
I'm
it's
trying to think
different.
because the other one
It
was
is
from St.
different. I hate to
Martin's.
say it.
See,
So
yeah, nah.
why do they have to be from the States?
It's just because it's
It's
a different
different.
kind of.
I mean, I've done other sexual things, but not had sex with. Like, I've like made out and like done like
Hello.
oral sex, but like with American black guys. But
American black guys are interesting individuals. They different for sure.
yeah, we definitely different from guys from the Bahamas.
And Africa, we don't claim them as black people in America. As African Americans, so.
Because
even if they've spent like the majority of their life here,
Well, I guess if they
You
were
know?
if they come here and they was like started from the bottom,
Yeah.
from the hood, and then you know what I'm saying, then yeah, I would give them that. But if they came here and it was already good, then you know, nah. Because
you could be here physically, but mentally your head
Yep.
is somewhere else because you raised different.
Mm-hmm.
So Panama do not carry themselves as we do over here, or Africa. They don't even like us for real. So you know.
no, I do know. I mean, living that close to Philadelphia, I do know what an American black man is like. So I get it. I know, I mean, I don't know, but like I understand what you're saying for sure.
are you an Eagles fan?
Of course I am.
So what you think about Jalen Hurts? That's my guy.
Boo. Eagles, boo.
No, listen, I think we always do like some dumb shit, but I just want us to win. So I just go with the fucking ride, the horror that it is half the time. But
Jalen Hurts. Hey, don't be hating on Jalen Hurts.
I like Jalen Hurts. I don't like the
yeah.
Eagles.
He almost got y'all one.
I'm
Well,
a Cowboys fan.
Who you voting for in next year?
Oh, don't do that to her. Oh, he did her dirty.
I will never participate in that kind of conversation.
Right on. Do
Staying
that.
out of
Stay out of it. Nah,
Stay
politics is like evil. Yeah, stay out of it.
Politics, religion, and abortion, I will not discuss. Those are my hard stops.
Why? So. No, I get it. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
ask
next
you a question
topic.
then.
Yep. I won't even answer whatever it is that you're going to ask.
Plead the fifth.
Why won't you tell? Well, at least abortion. Forget the politics. But I mean, well, I guess if you say talk about abortion, you might as well talk about politics. But I mean, what about? How do you feel about Texas trying to take away the LGBT? Or you don't want to talk about that either? Like the laws on trying to stop, drag queens from happening in public.
Right.
At least talk about that.
Yeah, of course I could talk
And then
about
they're trying
that.
to tax
Yeah.
them too, I think, aren't they? Like,
Yeah, well, they're trying to if you're a business and you like have drag shows and they're trying to like tax you some kind of outrageous rate. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to deter businesses from letting drag shows happen, basically.
Yeah. I'm definitely against that for sure. Happy to say that
Yeah.
I think that's fucked up. Like, what the fuck? Like, don't we have bigger fucking problems to worry about? Like,
Exactly.
literally, like a bunch of kids just got shot like in the state next to us, like over in fucking like Nashville or whatever. Like, I don't give a fuck about a fucking drag show right now.
I know, and
You know what I mean? Like,
it was never a topic of discussion
It's like-
until somebody, you know what I mean?
it's like
it
that's
was
so
never an
fucking
issue.
stupid. Who cares? Like, who cares what people are wearing? Who cares what they want to fucking like? If they're not hurting other people, who the fuck cares? Like,
Exactly.
you know what I mean?
That's the type of stuff I'm on.
They need to ban OnlyFans first. They need to ban porn first.
They need to ban fucking probably. Well, no, I'm not gonna say this because.
man, that ain't helping nobody.
What
It
about-
ain't hurting nobody. You gotta, like you said, the weapons gotta be reduced.
Are you on TikTok?
I am. Yeah.
What do you think about them possibly trying to ban that? Do you think that?
I'm fine with it. It's less work I have to do. Do you know how hard it is for me to try to keep up with you with all these fucking youngins? Like,
Yeah.
to make like my message and my mission relevant. Like, to try to do good, I have to be like on all these social channels doing shit I don't like, but that's what I have to do if I want to
Yep.
spread good word.
Yep.
Exactly.
It's like ridiculous. So take it, please. Take it away. You know what I mean?
Instagram too. Instagram gotta go first for real.
But I mean, you do a lot of TikToks. So how do you feel about
I
it?
don't do a lot of TikToks on. I'm
That's
shadow
kind of where
banned now.
your content started doing. Do you
They
still?
shadow ban me, so it ain't no point in me posting now.
that happened to me like on Instagram with one of my accounts. Like
Did
I
you-
noticed that like it was just not.
Did you purchase ads?
No, I showed like one picture that I guess was too nude for them, and like after that, like no, like forget it. You couldn't even like look my profile up. You had to type in every single
whole
letter,
word, yeah.
and then you would find it. Like
You
I
post
was
nudes on Instagram.
no, I had like it was like I made it like black and white and had like the little like emojis. I thought it was covered up enough, like, and I thought it was like kind of more artistic, like because I like took a photo and like made it like kind of cool black and white, like
Oh, they don't want to see nothing.
They got something now where you could have a subscription. You could post more exposing things on there. If you,
I don't know
if you
about
create a business
What-
account. You can
Next, the
create-
good topic to lead on to, Dito, what you
The blue
kind of
check.
found out. Yeah, the blue. What do you think of? You hear about the blue check stuff?
You can buy it.
It's basically like Twitter,
Get your blue check going on.
Twitter Blue.
Yeah, you can pay $15 a month for the blue check.
I mean I think it's all ridiculous anyway, so it just makes it even that more ridiculous. Like then it becomes meaningless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it was because some numbers just came out, and on the first day they did that, they sold 44 million blue checks, and they got like $660 million in revenue just on the first day.
That's fire.
But I think that's some,
$660 million.
Yeah,
scammers
what
is
that,
out.
What does that tell you though?
That's
like
crazy.
like that many people like
Wanna be,
need to
Clout.
be heard.
Clout
you
is
know,
the
it's
biggest drug right
crazy.
now.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Gross.
I don't know. I like it though. I kind of like it.
But what if somebody hits you up and be like, "Yo," and then you see the blue check? Now you don't know who's official no more.
Yep.
So now you're kind of like, okay, what does this person do? And then next thing you know, now news sources are getting stuff from people that aren't even nothing. You're getting this BS. So it's like, who do you even take credible anymore?
You know, you can tell who's credible and who's not credible.
With a blue
Just like
check
going-
is hard.
I mean, no, if you going down
True.
the page and looking at what they got going on, they gonna have testimonies. They gonna have all type of different. You know, they gonna have the credibility.
There's people that gonna
shows
fall
on
for
their
this.
page. They gonna be posting a whole lot of credibility on their story, what they done did for people, how they success rate. If you don't go off of that with me, I do that. If I'm going to movies, I'm looking at ratings, all type of stuff. I'm not just sending nobody no money and I ain't never seen your face and you don't got no testimony of what you do. Like, if
Well,
you
yeah,
do
I'm
that,
definitely not
then
sending
that's-
anybody money.
Yeah, so if you do that,
But I will
that's
go
your-
to a movie without looking at the movie reviews.
Yeah, I do my research on everything before I spend my money. Like, so if you don't do that, then that's your fault, man. Hey, come on, G.
And they said, I heard a rumor that they might do for celebrities a gold check.
See, yeah,
But
that's,
they, yeah. So,
Boy,
but I mean, because you got to do something to separate.
oh, you do.
You know what I mean?
But they
So
just
yeah, gold checks coming soon.
somebody say clout for sale.
It is for sale. Look how they made $660 million off of it.
That's a drug, boy.
That's crazy. And they ain't have to spend no money on that.
Social experiment. We all fell
What
for
time-
it.
We're at an hour, almost an hour. You got anything else? What we got on the left on the list? Anything we're missing? What
You
you
know
think?
who Jess Pearly Things is?
No, but I can still talk about it.
Nah, she's you gotta kind of know her.
just
You
per-
don't. You gotta tap in with her. It'll be
Okay.
some content we could talk about.
All right.
Because she's going crazy right now because she's a white girl and she had Nick Fuentes on, who was like a super right wing dude. But normally she has black people on to like co-host
Oh,
her
yeah, I
stuff,
heard of her.
and so yeah, so she's under fire right now.
Yeah, cause she an ugly woman who don't get no play from no man, so she be hating.
I mean, that would be true out there because there be them girls that don't get them plays. What else
What
we got?
do you think about the Austin dating scene?
I think it's absolutely so horrible. I had no idea it would be this horrible.
It's not bad though.
Why do you say it's
Dude.
horrible?
Dude.
Because the guy's capping, or
I mean, I've never met so many people consecutively that don't have anything to offer as far as like personality, humor, intelligence, manners, being even just, I don't know, anything. Like
Yeah.
like literally they just will show up and think that that's enough. Like
Yeah.
like there's nobody home.
no
Nobody's
effort.
home.
Yeah, that's true. I see
Nobody's
that a
fucking
lot.
home anymore. And it's just like the same shit every day. Like it's like fucking No, it's horrible. I'm sorry. I love Austin. I do. I love it here. I don't want everyone to fucking hate me. I don't. Maybe I
But
just
keep
had
it
some
real.
bad
No,
it's
experiences.
the real. I mean,
but
Austin is not known for the.
I did not enjoy it at all. I mean, like, yes, I got some like random good dick here and there, and there were some hotties like mixed in. I'm not like I wasn't fucking slumming it the whole time, but like overall, I'm tapping out. You know what I mean? I found me a good egg, and I'm good. You know, I'm done.
But they say
Done with
don't
that
put
shit.
all your eggs in one basket.
Oh, she got some egg stash somewhere. I think she got some egg stash without putting her on Front Street. I would think she does, because I would if I'm in a relationship. Anybody needs.
You gotta be now.
Yeah, because it's a woo.
No, when I get in a relationship, I'm all in.
That'd be the problem, because
Yeah.
once it go wrong, it's
D,
like,
see, there we go. That was one topic. We're gonna end on this. Go ahead and tell the story.
what story, man?
I thought you said you had that as a topic, kind of like, you know, the relationship stuff. What you did with, you know,
Well, just my last relationship, I was just doing the most. Like
Went all
we
in.
had a place that had some roommates, and eventually she was nagging, and so we went and got a condo. So I was paying for 2 places, you know, just to make her happy, and she was dancing, but she was dancing, you know, one night a week, you know what I mean, barely doing that. And she was going to school, but she wasn't going to school, so she eventually got kicked out. So we ended up breaking up because I just seen where she wanted to, you know, she wasn't trying to do nothing with her life. Which fast forward to now, she's just somebody's baby mama. But it's like I was giving her, you know, everything, like, you know, a great guy to her, and it still wasn't enough. But that was what we were going to talking about.
No,
and
but he went all in, though.
Yeah, I went all in, and it's still, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like going all in
you're,
now. It's
scared
like,
to-
yeah.
My version
So-
of all in is just I'm not dealing with no other woman. That's my version.
I was all in. I didn't even look
yeah.
at no other girl. I was, you know what I'm saying?
So
And
all in for you is not
I
like
was
just breaking.
100% committed. Everything. I did everything right. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I walked away, I was like, you know, I did in better. You know, I did more for her than the average guy. So it was like, that's why I'm like, you got to either have something on the side or, because I was broke, you know, hurt for a whole year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, the old me would say like she just wasn't the one, but like I thought I married the one and I'm getting divorced. So
Yeah,
I guess I don't
exactly.
believe in that shit anymore
Uh-huh.
either. What I believe in here, bottom line, what I believe in is honesty. Period. Like the second you start feeling somebody else or you feel yourself wanting to fuck other people or something like that, you just need to tell your partner, and your partner can make the decision whether they're okay with that or they're not okay with that. You would not be okay with that. Someone else may be like, maybe I can be okay with it for like one hall pass. I don't know. But like, it's about being honest.
Yeah.
It's the sneakiness and it's the lying that is a no-go for me.
You gotta
Yeah,
be kind of
let's be
upfront.
real.
That's just a lot of hurt feelings and energy going on. That's just what I'm trying
Like
to
I said,
avoid.
Chris, I keep it real 100% of the time.
Let's be
This is what
real,
I
though.
want.
That's something that I be telling you that every single day. Like we're men at the end of the day. I be telling you every day. I'm gonna see a woman that I want to bust down. So every
No,
single
like
time, I'm
you're
gonna come
actually
and be
gonna do like you're
Well,
like
not
you think you're
that.
gonna do it.
Oh,
like
okay.
you know what I mean? Like more serious than like I would fuck her. Like you know, like it's gonna happen.
Man. Nah, I probably
Or
just
you're
wait till the
allowing like
ass.
enough space for yourself to like want it to happen, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a difference.
I usually just wait till they ask. If they ask, I might tell them. You know, if they
This
don't
guy.
ask, then it's
It
just
just-
like,
I appreciate that I get to wake up every day and I'm in control of my emotions and know, you know what I'm saying? So that, I mean, feeling that is just, because when you're in a relationship, it's going off of your partner. You know what I mean? That's just, it is what it is.
you don't like no drama.
I don't want no drama just because I like to feel free every day. You know what I mean? I just don't want to get my girl to, we need to talk. Oh,
See,
my God.
me and D get a lot of
I don't want that.
We get a lot of flack because we said we want a girl that ain't even from the U.S. Like, give me
Yeah.
a girl from the Philippines that's a baddie. Give me a girl that's from the these that's a baddie, and I'm good because they going to appreciate it. Like, I'm not going to say anything about you do this, but just sit down and just relax.
You ain't going to have those normal BS American arguments that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, a dude that done clapped her and did this, and now he want to, no. Give me away from that.
She gonna be worried about cooking and cleaning, but that's what's gonna make her happy.
But I
you
don't
know what I
care
mean?
about that.
Yeah,
still.
but I'm just saying that's what they do because
No,
they're over
yeah.
there, you know, struggling. So like they come here and you give them a place, I
Are
mean,
you
a
guys
lot
like
of people
talking
do
about, like,
that.
a mail order
No,
bride situation?
I mean, that's what it sounds like.
no,
But
no.
I'm just talking about, you know, just the girls from over there. It, like, you know, it doesn't have to be that
Philippines got
type of
some baddies.
situation. But
So, like, well, how old are the girls that you're dating?
I want them like, 25, 22.
No, the ones you're complaining about that like start these arguments and whatnot.
Anything really over, like, once you get hit 21 in America now, I think a lot of these, and I hate, it's really everybody, but a lot of these girls are already tainted.
yeah, especially the girls, they start doing their thing. They 14, 15.
Yeah.
So by the time they're 21, it's like they've done been through it.
You
know
don't
what I mean?
you don't bust it down
You
three.
can't show them nothing new.
Exactly, that's a fact.
And they don't know got wore down, and then they got these whatever the case, and that's the same for dudes too. So it's kind of like you got to have that balance of yin and yang. I don't know. I could be wrong though.
That just sounds fucking terrible. Let me tell you, by the time you've had a kid, been divorced, and are my age, and tried to date in like the Gen Z world, like I have like no more fucks to give. Do you know what I mean? Like it's
I see. Yeah.
it's like I don't know. I just can't. I can't even like believe that like what's happening at such a young age. It's just like I can't wrap my mind around that. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
It's just like
13, 12.
to think
now
that they're
is,
tainted
like,
at
the norm.
21, like where I feel like I've lived so many other lives since then.
Yeah.
It's like insane. But
It's this internet world, everything's moving so fast.
Yeah.
And so, you know, people getting online seeing all this sex, you know, everywhere you look, you know what I mean? And so it's a crazy world we're living in now.
Where can we find you again? I know we talked about it on Tuesday, but where can we find your
oh yes, please,
podcast and all that?
please listen to my podcast. And let me know if you want to be on it. I'm happy to have a conversation with anyone. But it's She's a Good Girl podcast on IG is my new one. And then my personal is She's a Good Girl _AJ, where I have a lot more content because I've had it for a while.
And you do it on Spotify?
Yeah.
Why aren't you taking it to YouTube?
Yeah.
I know. I've been told that I should because of like part of obviously my podcast is like me telling a lot of my own stories. So it's putting the face and the character to
Just start
the
with
story.
audio. Just put the
So,
same
yeah.
audio you put just put them on both platforms. But I'm not telling you what.
No. I appreciate it. I will do it. You guys are motivating me for sure.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
much respect to you. That's why we reached out to you.
No,
'cause
I
we're like, we
appreciate
saw
it.
what you doing. So
Thank
like
you.
she talking her stuff.
Yeah. Thank you.
Anywhere else that you want to plug? Anything else?
Are these for
Yeah.
sale?
Yes, I do
Or-
have fun swag.
Are they for sale? Can I get it online?
Yeah,
Or
they
this
can.
exclusive?
It's, I have AmericanJune.com. So I used to own a boutique here in Austin that unfortunately rent got too high. So, but
Say
I still have lots of clothes. I have a showroom in my house. I do personal styling. So just, if you need an outfit, and I just lend clothes out. I'm just happy to like make people a fun outfit.
we did have a stylist for our network. This is like when we first launched the company, because we used to do stuff strictly on our website, on our .com, like original shows. But we had a stylist for some of the girls who did shows. So
like I styled Taryn and stuff for all of her shows. And
do you know about Austin Fashion Week?
I was in it last year. I did a show, so my clothes were in it.
Nice.
last
We
year.
covered it in like 2017, 18.
Well,
and,
like I
for
want to say
3 years.
3 years back to back.
Like 16, 17, 18, I think we did the red carpet and all that stuff. So
Definitely, there's a market out here with the female artists that are going through, like the P Killers. You need to like tap in with them. Tap in with it. You probably heard of P Killer. I don't know.
So I met, I don't know if you Anastasia Hera, but I met her.
I know Anastasia.
Like,
We had her on.
like when I first moved to Austin. So she's definitely, I styled her, and through her, other people have DM'd me and things. So yeah, it's been fun. I mean, I just love doing it. So
Tap in with the interviews and the things we have, because trust me, I know what I'm saying.
I'm down.
Plenty of clientele. Anything else?
Cool.
D?
We'll definitely come back.
We
got to get you back a couple of times. I think the audience likes you. So
I've got a lot to say.
Yeah,
so
we'll
I'm
reach out
happy to
and-
come back.
and
Thanks for
work
having
some
me.
stuff out.
Jeremiah, what's up, man? Where can we find you at on all that stuff? What you doing? I seem like you quit. What you call it? You quit. What is it?
Music.
TikTok. Nah, he's
No,
still
I'm
dropping.
kidding, I'm kidding, I'm
We about to
kidding.
drop down some Drop It Down, man. This is my hit, man. I've been playing this like crazy. No cap.
Females love that song, yeah. You know what
That's why I like
Bad
it.
the girl off that song.
Which
Sing
one?
that
Play
too.
it.
Oh, we
Right
about
here?
to get to it.
That was you?
Yeah, the first
I
one.
did. All right.
he's a
I did
rapper,
like it.
too.
I'm not gonna lie.
This is my stuff right here, though. I've been, jamming the mess out of this. Make sure, hold up. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah, man.
Y'all make sure y'all follow her, buy her merch, listen to her podcast,
Please,
all that
please.
good stuff.
Appreciate you coming through, man. Keeping it real, doing your thing, But yeah,
Thank you guys.
like, subscribe, hit the noti. We out of this mug.
Put that past me, boo, but we like Lashley, ooh, spit that shit up, break that shit up, pick that shit up, drop it down. She wanna be my little baby, she wanna be my little, yeah. She asking what I'ma do about it, requesting is what I do without it. I feel like Uzi on P's and Q's, I got it a friend and she ain't new. Yeah, I'm still wanting, they needing you. I've been seeing your body and reading you. I've been curving these bitches, ain't seeing you. And I wanted a cup, you ain't see it through. Like, okay, what you do about it? Hit up her on the side, she wanna roll, no lies. She don't contemplate the guys. She come over, she staying the night. Give it real, I'm staying alive too. But if you fuck another, I'ma have to double when you blow the shit and you can catch each other like. Oh yeah, she nasty too. Yeah, she classy too. Don't put that past me, boo. Ooh, spit that shit up, break that shit up, pick that shit up, drop it down. She wanna be my little baby. She wanna be my little, yeah. What we doing? Roll up, swisher, sweetie. Ain't no capo, it's a beanie. Y'all pop back to it since you need me. If you say so, all natural. No makeover, no ass shots. No hangovers, just back shots. I take over, I smash out. Oh yeah, she nasty too. Yeah, she classy too. Don't put that past me, boo. Ooh, spit that shit up, break that shit up, pick that shit up, drop it down. She wanna be my little baby. She wanna be my little, yeah. Oh yeah, she nasty too. Yeah, she classy too. Don't put that past me, boo. Ooh, spit that shit up, break that shit up, pick that shit up, drop it down. She wanna be my little baby. She wanna be my little, yeah.